Hey guys, welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video. So today, um, yeah, we're just gonna be talking about We're just gonna go quickly talk about the free-to-play units that came out for the Super Dragonball Heroes um, celebration that we're currently having, like a mini celebration. But I just want to tell you guys that on the 28th, LR, Vegeta, and Trunks are dropping to global. And if you guys do not know, basically it's considered the best LR or the best unit in the game currently. So that is something to look forward to. So they will be dropping on the 28th. But today we are going to be talking about the free-to-play units that came out for the EZA, as well as came out on the Super Dragonball Hero celebration. First of all, we got Laggs, and I will tell you straightforward, she's very underwhelming. Well, if you're talking about like basically what units are today, she isn't the best of the units that came out in this batch. However, she's still fairly useful currently right now, and most likely when she does ease in, hopefully next year, she could be considered a lot better than what she is now. But first of all, she has an attack and defense 100%, plus an additional 50 when performing a super attack of attack and defense, medium chance of evading enemy super attack, plus an additional attack 50 if the target enemy's HP is 75% or less when attacking, and if the target enemy's HP is 50% or less when attacking, launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. Chance of performing a critical hit 6% up to 30 every time the character attacks an enemy who is in attack down status or defense down status, or an enemy whose attack is sealed. So, and her super attack is raise attack and defense for 1 turn, cause supreme damage, and high chance of lowering attack and defense, and high chance of sealing super. I don't get this. High chance of lowering attack and high chance of sealing super. I don't think I've seen a unit that has a high chance of lowering an attack. I have seen a few units that has a probability on sealing. I think the old Super Saiyan 3 Dokkan Fest Bardock was medium chance of, I think, sealing and stunning. But yeah, it's not the she's all right. She's decent. And currently right now, if you're looking at what teams that you're most likely going to be using her, maybe Resurrected Warriors, but like there's better options than Peppy Gals, there's better options Resurrected Warriors. You're not going to be using her for Space Traveling Warriors, Time Travelers, Crossover, and Dragon Ball Heroes. They have better units, even the new free-to-play units. So yeah, I wouldn't be using her for anything really, like for any of the teams. So which kind of sucks. She's not that game-changing, or she's not that good enough for me to merit her to be in a team like that. There's decent links. Cold Judgment for 25% defense. Battlefield Diva, so Peppy Gals. This one, Loyalty, 2 key, reduce damage by 5%, and then obviously Shattering Limit. And her best linking partner is actually Rebellu, who shares solid support, Cold Judgment, Battlefield Diva, Loyalty, and Shattering Limit. So these, actually, if you have Rebellu and pair up with Laggs, I think it's a very good combo. In that sort of sense, she would be better in Super Battle Road, but I've used her already. She's okay. There's not really much I can say about her. But first of all, we're gonna come to the first of the EZA units. No particular order, but this is the free-to-play EZA unit. So, excuse me. So we have Cumber. Oh wait, is this EZA? Yes, it is. So yeah, Dokkan, Dokkan? Dragon Ball Heroes, category 3 key, 77%. You know, the typical free-to-play leader skill, 77% to Dragon Ball Heroes, or STR type, 3 key, 50. Okay, here we go. So, 3 key, attack and defense 150. Nice. Extreme class allies, attack and defense 20% when attacking. Beautiful. Plus an additional 50% defense. And superclass enemies attack and defense minus 30% after receiving an attack. So great for Super Battle Road. Launches an additional super attack within the same turn after receiving an attack as the first attacker in turn. He does raises attack and defense, so stacks, and causes screen damage and lowers defense. So he is, I would say he's a good EZA, free to play EZA unit, but I wouldn't say he's excellent, because you want him to be in the first attacker in the turn. You know what would make this guy better? If this was changed into greatly raises attack and defense, you know. But for him to be debuffing the superclass enemies, great for Super Battle Road, and he's also great for long events like the legendary Goku event. However, I wouldn't say he's decent or he's anywhere close enough good for the red zone. So you pick your battles with this unit. So you want if you have, like, let's say for example, if you activate a Whis with this guy as the first attacker and then start building him up, that'd be great. But I think this should have been greatly raises attack and defense. I think that would have made this unit a lot better, a lot more useful. But he's actually a very good unit because he can stack attack and defense, and makes him good for the longer event. So yeah, I would say Cumber has a good EZA. He's, let's say, EZA's rating, I'll give him a 6 out of 10. It could be better, or it could, but yeah, it could be better. But I'm glad it's not worse. That's the best way I can describe it. Here we go, Great Saiyaman 4. So he's 77 stats and 3 key to youth. So here we go. Passive. Attack and defense 120%. Okay. Superclass allies 2 key, defense 30. Nice. Youth category allies, attack and plus 30. I don't think this has changed from his base. Yeah, it's not changed. It's not changed at all. Bit of a bummer, but oh well. Plus an additional 30% when attacking. High chance of performing a crit, 10% with each attack performed of 50. High chance of launching an additional super attack. Ah, if only this was an additional does an additional attack, but then has a high chance of it becoming super attack, would have been better. I do admit his sticker effect is really good. Like, can you see that Capsule Corp logo on the bottom where you're standing? Like, even Cumber's sticker effect's actually pretty decent. But I think that Capsule Corp, this might be one of my favorite sticker effects. Yeah, that Capsule Corp looks lit. But anyway, super attack, he does raise attack and defense and lowers defense. I don't think that's changed. Okay, so he just gets the lower defense, which is pointless in this game, because yeah, defense, the boss's defense is not going to be that high enough for it to lower. Okay, he's a bit underwhelming. I do admit he's a bit underwhelming. I think it's because this has not changed, and then this is not an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming super attack. Everything else seems alright. He's a stacker unit again. He's like Cumber. He's going to be better in longer events, but he doesn't really have that utility for him to be good as Super Battle Road. Whereas Cumber does have utility because he debuffs super class enemies. I would say his EZA is a bit underwhelming. I do admit his EZA is underwhelming. I do like this part, but I wish it was maybe 40%. Because it's not really changed. This part is not really changed. His support not changed at all. Okay, fair enough. I would say he's a 4 out of 10 in EZA. Nothing's really much changed. I guess he got more chance of performing a critical hit. And then he has raises attack and defense. And then this one's underwhelming. Great Saiyaman 4 is underwhelming, I would say. Oh, let's see. Oh yeah. Who does Cumber link well with? So Raditz. He links well with Raditz. Attack 10%, 2 key attack and defense 5%, brutal beatdown attack 15, prepare for battle, and then shattering the limits. Okay. As well as Broly Kid, but you're not really going to be using Broly Kid, as well as Vegeta Kid and Raditz Kid. Shugesh. Tough as nail. Defense 20 reduces damage received by 5%. So possibly a good pure Saiyans. So yeah, categories. Pure Saiyans, Time Travelers, Crossover, Dragon Ball Heroes. I think he can serve some purpose in Time Travels. I think Time Travelers do need some better units. I'm glad they got Hearts, because Hearts is actually a very good lead for Time Travelers. Yeah, he's just a typical Saiyan Lynx, I think. Like, for example, you got Saiyan Warrior Race, the Saiyan Lineage, Brew Beatdown, Prepare for Battle. What does he have? Yeah, Shattering the Limit. Okay. He is... yeah, I would say maybe his main use is Time Travelers and Crossovers and Dragon Ball Heroes. Like, if you don't have much crossover Dragon Ball Heroes, like, guys, use these guys, because these are actually very decent free-to-play units, but there are better units, like from the banner, to be using than the free-to-play units itself. Let's see, Great Saiyaman 4. So he has 5 links with the EZA Great Saiyaman 3. So Hero, 25% defense, nice. Hero of Justice, 25% attack. Crit plus 5. Infighter, attack 15, all enemies defense 15. Patrol, 2 key plus 20 defense? So this guy is getting 50% extra defense from all his links if he's linking with Great Saiyaman 3. Courage, Hero. Whoa, Hero. Oh no, okay, that's the same one. Okay, decent. That's actually pretty decent. So he does link with Great Saiyaman 2 and 1, Courage, Hero Justice, Infighter, Patrol. Patrol is actually a very good link. 2 key, 20% defense. Wow. And categories. He is useful in Youth. Youth does need some extra support. Time Travelers as well. Defenders of Justice. Special Pose. So yeah, he does have 4 different teams that you can possibly use him. So he's not completely redundant. Okay, I take back the rating. I'll probably give him a 6 out of 10. Similar to Cumber. I think Cumber might have a better like passive skill. But this guy's got better, like more usage in more teams. And then he has better links, I would say. Defensive links do come a long way anyway. Okay, Ahms. 3rd 4 or Aims, however you want to say it. So he leads Artificial Life Form, 3 key, 77% attack and HP attack and defense. Can't even speak. Okay. Attack 120%, cool. Attack and defense, sorry. Extreme class allies, 2 key, defense 30%. Artificial life forms category ally, 30% attack. Okay. I don't think that's changed as well. What? Yeah, they did not change the support at all. Man, that's a shame. That's a shame. He's basically like Great Saiyaman 4. Okay. Plus additional 30% attack when attacking. Okay. Plus additional 30% with each attack received up to 150. High chance of stunning the attacked enemy. Raises defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to enemy, and lowers attack and defense. What's his links? Loyalty, so reduces damage by 5%. Metamorphosis. Damn, tough as nails as well. 20% defense, 5% attack, damage reduction. So you can get possibly 10% damage reduction. And he has big bot bosses. Attack and defense 25%. Kamehameha. Fear and Faith. Shattering the Limit. So this guy... Whoa. So you got 20% defense, 25% defense here. So this is 50% defense with 10% damage reduction. And then he's getting so much defense when... That's going to be interesting. Oh, you know, I'm thinking about it. Like, can this guy get maybe up to like possibly 400k defense? Especially with this activated, maybe up to close enough 500. I would like to do a video with this guy, and I want to get the big bad boss to level 10. Tough as nails, a shattering limit. Wow. Okay, categories, artificial light forms. Oh, and he also raises defense for 1 turn, lowers attack. So I would maximize his additional, and he's AGL, so you can get 20%, 20 level 20 additional, which is about 40%. Okay. So categories, artificial life form, transformation boost, power absorption, Kamehameha, time travelers, crossovers, Dragon Balls. I think you're gonna get most use from him with time travelers and power absorption, maybe. Let's see power absorption. Yeah, you could possibly get more use from him using power absorption. I don't think power absorption is like a top 10 category contender. Like unlike transformation boost, I would say maybe he's up there as like top 5. Even Kamehameha is like top 10 maybe. Yeah, artificial life form, time travelers, and then power absorption. No, maybe yeah. It depends. It depends on the linking partners. Like time travelers and power absorption, maybe. Let's see. Super Hachiyak. I don't think this guy's got an EZA yet. It'd be good if he gets one. I know he recently got a awakening last year, I think. The toughest nails, big bad bosses, fear and faith, shattering the limits. Okay. What about this guy? Metamorphosis, tough as nail. But they're not good units. Like maybe this guy is good because he has damage reduction after super. Let's see. But he got I think this is probably his downfall. His linking partners is probably his downfall. He got 4 units as 4 links, but they're not good units. And this guy is not even easy age yet, so maybe in the future. Like you got Mechikabura with big bad bosses, fear and faith, and shattering limit. That's still decent enough. You got Demon King Picker, loyalty, fear and faith, shattering the limit. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. That is a shame. He could be so much better. Like I think that's the reason why his passive skill is good, because I think they know for a fact that he doesn't really have good partners to link with. But in that case, his passive skill does uphold. I think it's this part here really does uphold his, like makes him a really good unit. I'll probably give him like maybe a 7 out of 10. No, I'll give him an 8 out of 10 actually. I'm expecting maybe 400k defense average. That'd be good. Okay, Demon King Salsa. I mean, Demon God Salsa. So crossover 3 key. Yeah, I really don't care about the lead. I don't really care about the leader skill, really, guys. So just measly 77%. Just bump it up to maybe 100 if you guys can do it now. But... okay. Passive skill 3 key. Attack and defense 100%. Defense. Attack and defense 20% up to 80. And chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, plus 15% up to 45 per crossover category ally on the team. So he is restricted to crossover. Plus an additional chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, plus 5% per existing enemy up to 25%. Plus an additional 20% attack up to 60 and defense 10% up to 30% with each attack evaded. Super attack. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage to enemy, seals super. As loyalty, Master of Magic, Prodigies, Thirst of Conquest, Shattering Limits, Shocking Speed, Brainiacs. So he's going to get 15, 30, 35, 40% defense, and then a 5% damage reduction. Still good. That's still good. But they restrict him to the crossover team. Okay, so they were basically building up from his base. So his categories are Time Travelers, Dragon Ball Seekers, Terrifying Conquerors, Crossover, Dragon Ball Heroes. Yeah, you want to be using him crossover. He's only going to be good at crossover because you want that extra 80% defense to make him decent. He does link well with Demon God Dabra. Okay. He also links well with Rebellu. Nice. Okay. I completely forgot that he was restricted. But he does have, if you are in a best case scenario, guys, if you are versing 5 enemies and you have this guy in rotation, right? And you are in a crossover category, this guy does have 70% chance to dodge. That is very good. I think what I will do with this guy is I'll maximize his super attack, so because he does greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn. Right? I'll maximize his additionals and then give the rest on dodge. I don't think there's any point giving him any crits. Because that's not his point is not to do damage. His point is to be like he's like defensively built, but he's not that great of a defensive unit. This is an awkward one. This is a very awkward one. And then you restrict him to crossover. I give him a 4 out of 10. I think he'd be good in a crossover if you don't have any crossover units. Like if you haven't summoned to any of the Dragon Ball Heroes, he is decent there. Like he would be very good. It's hard to gauge how good he would be, to be fair. Okay, Demon Goddess Putine. The last one. So yeah. Passive skill, attack and defense 150%, plus an additional attack and defense 15% per crossover category ally self-excluded on the team. Plus an additional attack 70% and medium chance of performing a critical hit when a target enemy is stunned or the target enemy's super attack is sealed. Crossover category allies 2 key attack and defense 30%, lowers the attack enemy's attack and defense by 20% and seals the attack enemy's super attack for 2 turns. So her support buff has not changed, which why are they not buffing their support? Like that's something I don't understand. She doesn't seem to be getting that much. Yeah, I think she's one of those units where she's not really getting that much passive abilities. Because now she has like attack 70% when a target enemy is stunned or sealed, and when pre-EZA, but then she gains a medium chance of performing a critical hit. Yeah, it's just regular stat buffs. So raise attack and defense, causes supreme damage, high chance of stunning enemies. She's only decent for Super Raid. I think that's where you'd be using her. Battlefield Diva, Demonic Power, Cold Judgment. Okay, 25% defense, nice. Shocking Speed, 5% defense. Demonic Power, 10% defense. Solid Support. This is an awkward one. Okay, she has 5 links with Rebellu. So what are we looking at? So Battlefield Diva, 3 key, chance of evading enemies attack plus 5%. Cold Judgment, 25% defense. Solid Support, okay. Master of Magic, okay. Shattering the Limit. So at that, you gain 30% defense and 5% chance to evade. Again, this is like she didn't really have a glow up. You know what I mean? Like she never really had that glow up. I think she just got regular stat boosts. And I think because she released last year and now got an EZA. Yeah, released 25th November 2021. Yeah, they didn't really go crazy on her EZA. Kind of a shame. But she's still very good. I would give her a 7 out of 10. I'll give her a 7 out of 10. Okay. I think Ahms or Ahms has the best EZA. And I would say maybe Demon God Salsa might have got the worst one because he's so restrictive over crossover category. Oh, even Putine got his restricted crossover, so I'll give her 6 out of 10. Yeah, Arms seems to be the best one here. Laggs, yeah, yeah, she's not really that great. Cumber has use as utility with debuffing 30% attack and defense. Like that is quite a lot, you know. Great Saiyaman 4. It's okay. Like these batches okay. It's okay. I think I'm more excited at Arms because of like the way he's built. Just a lot of defense. Even Demon Goddess, Salsa, and Putine, I think they'd be very good in crossover. Great Saiyaman 4. Yeah, he's alright. Cumber, he's okay. Like he's also good, but not too crazy. Yeah, Arms. Like Arms seems to be like the best one that came out of this batch, really. I'm more excited on his defense or what's his defense capabilities, so we'll see. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll just catch you guys in the next one. Peace.